Hey, how's it going? And welcome to another in the non-chill filtered series with me, Stuart, Whisky Wims. Anyway, we've got Blair Athol, 11-year-old, matured in bourbon for so long, and then finished in a Rioja Octave cask. It's bottled at cask strength. There's only 68 bottles, and it's bottled by A.D Rattray, 54.8% ABV, non-chill filtered, no added colouring, and I think it was around £68, £70 mark. My girlfriend got me it for my Christmas, so I can't exactly remember the actual price. Once again, it's the non-chill filtered series, so I'm going to try and do the review without any notes previously taken, without massive editing. I might have to edit if some sound goes wrong or something like that, but I'm hoping to do some editing, but nothing too cutty, nothing too much in the trimming sense. I want to just try and go through a full video from start to finish. So anyway, we'll get down to this. I don't think there's anything else I can say on it. It just says matured in bourbon hogshead number 700678. So that means absolutely nothing to me. Yeah, so it's bottled for the pot still. A pub in Glasgow. They've got, I think, just under 700 whiskies, 700 bottles, and they do a birthday bottle in every year. I think it seems to be Blair Athol quite a lot, which I'm not bothered with because I like Blair Athol. But this is the first one I've ever had. I have had tried one before, and it was good. So hopefully this lives up to that. Yeah, the nose it's sticky. It's reminiscent of the long roll red, without the peat, without the funk, without the dirtiness. It's sticky. It's definitely red wine for sure. It's all those red berries, oozing red berries. What's the cherry with icing over it? Is it macchiato, whatever it is? It's that cherry. I should have googled what that cherry's called. It's the sweet confectionery one that's covered in like a glaze. Marciato, something cherry. It's just sticky. It's lovely. It's yeah, raspberries, strawberries, some plums, nice juicy plums. Oh, this is a great nose. I shouldn't give it away too early. It is a little. I mean, there's a little sourness, whether that's from the fruits or whether that's from the Blair Athol distillate, because Blair Athol can be a little sour. It's not off-putting at all. It's just magical. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's so I can't get over how sticky it is. Lovely. Just really a lot of sugar. Is it enzymes that you get from sugar? Is that bread? I don't know, but it's like that enzymes. I think. Just really sticky. Yeah, beautiful stuff. I think when I first opened this during the live, I said it looked sticky. It was almost like a syrup, and it smells sticky, feels sticky. I don't think I can get anything else in the nose. I'm just bewitched. Yeah, lovely. The palate. Mm. Strawberry laces, strawberry fizzy laces. It's quite sweet. There's a little bit of nut. Some of the wood influence coming through. Like there's the peanut skin that I get with Blair Athol, peanut skin, the burgundy skin round it. Not as much of the red fruits on the palate. Not as sticky, maybe slightly sticky, but not as sticky in the mouth as you'd expect from the nose. The nose, I'm trying to think, the nose makes it seem like it would be, yeah, a syrup. If you were to smell like a syrup that you put in coffee or something, and if you were to drink the syrup itself, you'd expect it to be sticky. That's what I'm expecting when I smell this. I'm expecting it to be a sticky, sugary, very sweet drink. But on the contrast, the nose is like that. The palate itself, it is sweet. There's those strawberry laces, fizzy laces, but it then turns rather bitter in the sense of wood, tannins. So for me, it's got a little bit of an evolution from the nose to the palate. Yeah, a little drying, almost sherry type Rioja, I believe, is a red wine. So it's similar to that in a sense, not exactly like sherry, but similar. You're getting like plums, more like dried fruit now though. It's not sticky, as juicy as it was in the nose. It's more raisins, dates, figs. It's great. To go from the stark contrast of the juiciness to the dried, dehydrated palate is just, yeah, it's great. There's no way of explaining it other than it's great. Mm. Don't know what I'm doing with my hand. A little bit of pencil shavings on the palate as well, or just if you were playing in a bit of wood. Sort of takes me back to craft and design that we used to have in high school, and you had to plane the wood with a plane, and you're getting those nice long curled shavings of the wood, basically pencil shavings. I'm just trying to make it romantic because it's such a good whiskey. Yeah, you're getting definitely a nice wood shaving smell in the palate. So it tastes like shaved wood. If you were to lick shaved wood, if that makes sense. God, I'm loving this whiskey. The finish, I think that's all for the palate. We'll move on. I maybe should put some water in it. It is a high ABV, but we'll go for the finish. Mm. Mm. There's now like a fudge coming through in the palate. God, this is good. So we'll put that in the finish. It's more the palate, but I've missed it. So on the finish, you're getting a kind of fudge. You're getting more of the wood. The wood's starting to progress its way through, but it's not overpowering in any sense. It's not just wood. There's the wood. There's a nice dried cranberry flavour in the finish. It's definitely went from juicy to dry. The finish is drying. Would I say it's medium or long? It's probably medium to long. It's not overly long and it's not short. But I don't think it's just medium. I think it's medium to long. It's approaching on the longer side of things. There's a this, it's like lip balm. I don't think it's cherry lip balm. It's when you've used cherry lip balm, it's after it's kind of dried out. It's not the straight cherry flavour of the lip balm. It's once it's dried into your lips and you get that kind of almost sour, bitter, off cherry flavour on your lips. That's what that tastes like on the finish. I don't know if that makes sense. This whiskey's just, like I said, it's got me bewitched. Would I buy this again? For sure. If you think this is going to be a whiskey bin, you're sorely mistaken. Buy it again. I think it's worth it if it was £70. I mean, there's only 68 bottles and they're only charging £78. I know it's 11-year-old, £68. I know it's 11-year-old, but it's a good price for especially that many limited bottles. So I'd buy it again. I'd recommend it if you can try it. Definitely try it. And if I could get another bottle at that price, I would. I probably would pay £90. This is actually fantastic, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad I got a bottle, and thanks to my girlfriend for getting me a bottle of this. It is like the Long Row Reds, and I've fallen in love with them. I've went head over heels for most of them, but this is basically that, but not peated, not funky, and not dirty. It's just a more approachable Long Row Red, if that makes sense. Once again, thanks for watching. I've been Stuart. This has been Whisky Whims. I'll see you later.